Okay, so this is the second episode of the test and tune proof of concept EEG monitoring while gaming, EEG live monitoring while gaming. So a couple of the rules, I had quite a bit of difficulty this evening getting this set up. The first time I did it, it actually went smooth as butter, and this time it was quite a bit of a disaster, and I had to make some major changes in the setup, and yeah, I really had to think my way through this. So I would expect that my beta and gamma are going to be high for quite some time here. And if you look at the graph, I've got a different monitor setup as well, so I can see that my beta is elevated, and which it should be because I've been thinking a lot trying to solve these problems. So I just got it all solved, and I'm doing a test run now. So I'm here in my little nightclub, and I just got a message that I've got to throw somebody out of the nightclub, and then we're going to start the testing. There's a guy right off the dance floor. Oh, he's probably hiding over here in the dark. Oh yeah, there he is. Let's throw you out. Bye. Sorry, you can't be in here. Honestly, this game sometimes is so funny. All right. Oh, it's a nice rainy day. Well, let's start this off with a nice calming helicopter ride, perhaps. So with this particular EEG device, I have to make sure that I don't make too many overt facial movements, body movements, or muscle movements, because this particular device is more for sleeping and straight up meditation. So it's your facial movements and the muscle movements can upset the sensors. So I can't really talk too much while I'm using it, and I have to be really careful about making facial expressions. And sometimes when we're gaming, you know, you twist your face around, your tongue comes out, whatever. Kind of funny. So I've got to be careful. It feels a little unnatural, actually. You can't just kind of be yourself. I got to keep my face so straight-faced. I can't make my own usual running commentary sometimes when I play this. So I wanted to experiment tonight a bit with what my brainwaves look like in combat situations versus just plain old driving and flying like I did the last time. So I'm just going to fly around a little bit here to get into the mood, and then I'm going to grab a different kind of helicopter and do a little headhunter mission here and see what my brainwaves are going to be behaving like. I predict high beta activity, not like something more relaxing like driving, or something that becomes almost automatic. I can't have any music on with the game because I don't want to run afoul of copyright issues, because there's copywritten music in the game. So I can't do that. Or else I'd have entertainment playing in the background for y'all. I can't tell too much of a story or do too much, like I said, because it keeps your thinking mind engaged, whether it's introspective, you know, inside your own head, or solving problems outside your head. It's the same kind of brainwave activity going on. I can't really see my brainwaves in real time here because of this new monitor setup without moving my head, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to refine this setup as we go along. Like I said, this is kind of proof of concept, make sure it works. Oh wow. Oh, I think I broke my chopper. Well, that's okay. I need to get something different anyways. Time to get the old combat chopper out. appear right behind me. And there it is. Funny animations. So right now this is a PvE only server. This is an invite only server, so only people in this particular session is myself and the NPCs. I'm also going to try multiplayer servers as well. Just want to again get this proof of concept stuff. I've got a lot of stuff I've got to keep a track of here. Alright, so let's start a mission. Catch these guys napping at the lights. Oh, they're right turn the corner. Oh, never got caught at the light. Tricky that guy, is he? Alright. So what does my brain look like when I'm committing acts of violence? Oh, snuck a peek there. Looks like beta is still pretty high. I would have expected that. Yeah. So, I would expect with any kind of combat situation, there's so many things you have to keep track of. You've got to target things, you've got to keep track of your mini-map, you've got to keep track of, there's just so many different things. You're in a whole different mental frame. Right, so let's go get a car and let's go for a drive and see how that changes the brainwaves. Yeah, I could have used the helipad, but you know what? I'm just going to park right outside my garage and save a bunch of cutscenes. It goes much faster this way. I can feel myself unwinding, even though you're playing the game and you're a little tense. Getting this set up was getting to the point it was getting annoying. And let's use the same car I used last night. Let's keep at least one variable the same. Not last night, the night before. So for this device, the alpha waves are represented by the blue lines. So if I'm starting to slip into any kind of a flow state while driving, you should start to see the green lines go down and the alpha lines, the blue lines go up. So let's take a little run out here and see what happens. Wow, that NPC, what was that all about? They do the craziest things. That guy clearly gave me the finger. What's my brain looking like now? I can't really see. So salty, those NPCs. Well, I have no idea what my brain was doing there. So, let's try a different kind of mission now. Cooldown timer should run out. Let's do... Oh, I can't do one of these, that's right. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to do another same mission. $40 seconds, not bad timing. Three, two, one, launch. I wonder what my brain was doing there. As I'm causing mayhem. Well, minor mayhem, but... They're all pretty close together. You can't stop the controller click-clocks from coming through, unfortunately. I know the mic must be picking those up. Guy always tucks here in the corner. There we go. Can I get him? One shot. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to stop off at the agency here, and then I'm going to switch gears with my brain completely and go into a light meditative state. And you should see my alpha rhythm rise, the blue lines. You should see the beta rhythm go down. And depending what else is going on, you could see theta come up. You could see delta come up. Delta's in red. I think theta is purple. Certainly is a pretty open world. They did a wonderful job for such an old game. The fact that it's still indoors, amazing. Let's go on up to the office and have a seat. Hello, everyone. All right, now I'm going to set the controller down and I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to leave the game running and just slip into a light, relaxed meditation. Well, I'm just going to keep this brief for now. I was pretty unaware of what my brain was doing because I couldn't see what was going on, but so this is I'm going to wrap up this session here. Again, this is a bit of a test program. I wasn't recording and analyzing the EEG. Just want to make sure all this equipment works, make sure the proof of concept works, seeing if I'm expecting to see what I'm expecting to see and that sort of thing, and refining all the details, screen sizes, inputs. Oh, it's just been fun. So anyways, I'm going to call it a quit and call it end here and see what happens for next time.